Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Let's Ruin Our Lives podcast, episode number 2. I'm your host, Joshua Hensley, the greatest living poet in the world. With me, as always, is the lovely, the talented, the insatiable Omar Tassi. And joining us today, all the way from the Bay Area, from the JAMMIN Chronicles, content creator, one of my best friends, oldest friend in the world, Eric Liss. What's going on, Eric? How you doing today?
I want to start off by saying this thing will never work unless Omar gets sober. This is going to be until he goes to rehab and just cleans up because he's a fucking mess. And this is just look at him. He's wearing sunglasses. It's nighttime. He's wearing a trench coat. He looks like fucking Shrek. So you either need to ditch
look like
him
fucking.
But
I look like Omar Jake the Snake right now. What are you talking about? Can you just take off that fake mustache, please? And just rip it off. And take that Jake the Snake fucking mop off there because it's just not working, bro.
Is that all you got?
But
really? That's it? It's pretty.
No,
pretty
you
sad.
fucking interrupted my intro.
If you take a few more lines, maybe you can come up with something a little better than that. But
I did say, how are you, uncultured, unliteratured fucking swine?
Don't worry
what
how I am.
useless, non-primitive thoughts has your smooth brain conjured up today, my dim-witted friend?
That's his Clockwork Orange impression. We're all very impressed.
No, I made that shit up, but you don't fucking hear words when I say them. How you doing, Eric? It's been a long time.
I'm doing good, Omar. Nice to see you finally, face to face. Well, sort of. I think I saw you like the time before last I went to Pedro. That was nice.
I cannot get over this.
Usually when you do that much, you kind of forget about time too. So,
God, dude, or am I just
what was that
for everything? Because I haven't done anything yet, actually.
Was that for Elliot?
So where are you going? Like 12 hours? 12 hours?
You're just gonna dismiss my fucking personality on. It's all right. We'll see who lasts. I have never.
Do you have a personality outside of it?
I don't know. What do you think?
He does, and it's just as insufferable. It is just as big and nonstop ranting. It's incredible what he has turned into.
Thank you.
Fucking...
This is what happens when love.
Let's see your eyes, Omar.
What? No, it's the way
those fell out a long time ago. If you do enough, it just gets up in there, and they just sort of fall out.
You know what? I don't remember anybody having to say shit about that, and that's the first thing you fucking cocksucker start talking about. I really don't.
You don't appreciate it?
Because it's taboo, and people are so fucking smooth brained to think anything else otherwise. But it's all right, love. All right.
So I got my tally counter. We got smooth brain referenced twice. So let's keep that tally going.
Referenced twice. No, because we weren't sure.
Let's see what else he's got.
So far, that's the episode name.
So, what? Smooth brain?
Smooth brain. Would you like to explain to the class what smooth brain means in a little more detail?
To the class? No, how about let's let fucking Jake Roberts over here fucking explain.
Eric, tell us about the JAMMIN Chronicles. What is it? Why do you do it? Who is it for?
I'm going to go back
fucking
to
skip over it, fucking right? Dismissive bastard.
So smooth brain is
in
reference to somebody because a human brain is, if I am recalling correctly, like the more wrinkled it is, the more smart,
intelligent.
Yeah, right. The more smart someone is, the smarter someone is.
The more.
Yeah, exactly.
That's both smarter.
So if you have theoretically like a really wrinkled brain, you're pretty intelligent, right? Yes. Stephen Hawking's brain's probably like very wrinkled.
And if you don't use fluoride,
my probably much.
Clog the pineal gland. Unlock the third eye.
Omar's.
OSHA certified.
It's like a fucking egg.
It's looking like an 8-ball because of all the 8 balls. So
it's like a baby's behind. Just kidding, Omar. We love you.
We're not kidding. It won't succeed.
That's what. Look, I don't want to hear that part put out there. I know it's called "Let's Ruin Our Lives," but can we just leave that part out? let people think what they want. If they think that on their own, fine. But it's fucking.
I love you, Omar. I'm just fucking.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fucking let's ruin our lives part. Like we can ruin each other's lives. I'll ruin my own life. But for how taboo other shit. What the fuck do you want, Jesse?
So Josh,
Eric,
I'm right-handed. I'm sorry.
you asked about.
How the fuck do you want chaos in an organized fucking can?
We can edit that out. So,
JAMMIN, how long have you been creating comedy content?
Okay, so JAMMIN is a fantasy football league that I run. The name itself comes from The Big Lebowski, the
Right.
porno movie with a bunny. It's JAMMIN.
Tara Reid looking fine as hell.
Yeah, Tara Reid. I figured in fantasy football, it's a bunch of friends, and there's always going to be some sort of, I'm going to fuck your ass this weekend. I'm going to fuck you up. Like, I'm going to beat you. So a lot of innuendos of that sort. So hence the name I felt was pretty appropriate. I was watching a lot of that movie at the time. I started that league back in 2012.
Oh, wow.
Although I made a bunch of stickers and stuff that say established 2013 on it, but that was wrong. But I already made the graphics, so what can you do? But about my content creation, I've been making these like short films, about 3 minutes to 5 minutes, just little comedy skits of everybody in the fantasy football league, and it's just people. It's just kind of jokes about the league and little comedy skits. One of the most recent ones I made is me as the champion getting murdered because I was showing off too much. There's no words. It's just set to a jazz soundtrack.
I was going to ask.
What did you think?
I thought it was very good, very funny. I love that there was no dialogue. Do all of the videos have no dialogue?
No, this is the only one with no dialogue, but
Oh, okay.
I do like physical comedy a little bit better, so I think I'm going to try to do like more in the future that are just no dialogue, just kind of.
So it's sort of like a bro Buster Keaton.
A what?
Like a bro Buster Keaton.
How dare you put bro and Buster?
Yeah, I guess you could say that. That's. I
You know
mean,
what I mean, you guys do your own stunts.
Oh yeah, there was a guy running naked through the field. Yeah, that's true.
So you guys know my name is not Morgan. It is Omar.
That's Omar Tassi, everybody.
Don't say my fucking last name. We get dogs.
Your last name is on YouTube. It's literally in the bio. We have to share our names.
But
what is that? Your test kit? Is that your test kit?
Marijuana. What? It's legal, okay?
Oh.
But that's funny you say that, Sir Eric. If you look at my fucking Instagram, which I know you don't, that's just a bunch of rough notes. I also am a more physical comedic type. Like
It's
I don't.
true. Omar's very good at doing characters and impressions as well.
Are you?
I've just kind of been doing a lot of notes. Yes. As soon as I get
do you have an outlet for your? Do you have an outlet for your performances?
This is the beginning of everything, my boy.
Cool.
It's just fucking. I have a pile of shit to fucking do now that I got Jesse over here. I fucking finally have a creative space.
Yeah, him and Jesse are jamming. Omar's playing drums. Jesse's brother is actually in the STDs and the Boners, who you probably heard of.
Fucking John fucking Ransom as the
John Ransom from the Smut Feathers.
Do you remember going with me to Hermosa Beach back in like
That was with you, and we ran into the guy from the STDs. Yep.
Yeah,
and we were like, "What a douchebag!"
Like, I don't want to listen to this. This is fucking stupid.
Right.
That's exactly what I told him.
We were going to.
I was like, "Oh, it's your brother. Please don't hurt me."
What was the record store in Hermosa Beach that we used to like to go to?
Oh,
I want to say Fingerprint. I don't know if that's
no. That was in Long Beach.
I would know this one.
Was it up on a hill, kind of?
Not really. It was like a small hole in the wall. It was like
Yeah. I don't know.
I remember I brought Aggression's album from there.
I remember. I think didn't you buy the Descendants?
I also bought the Descendants one that came out in like 2005.
Yeah, and they do a Germs reference in one of the songs.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, instead of saying "we must bleed," he goes "we must read."
Man, good fucking memory on that one.
That is just random things. I remember hating the guy from the STDs, and I remember the car ride home back to Pedro.
Because of that song, right?
Yeah.
When adolescents play and they're going amoeba, go arriba. There's a bunch of Mexicans in the pit, they can't help it.
So Omar, why don't you tell us about the? Okay, anyway,
Jesse, you
Eric,
fucking think I'm
you're
not
married
listening.
to an Asian person? What's that like?
What? Wow, Josh, you're just gonna skip over me? How about you stop boxing me in and tell me fucking...
Your face is in a box. You're literally face down in a box right now. Sorry. Go ahead, Eric.
But I have headphones so I can clearly hear what the fuck you're saying instead of skipping over me. Where the fuck is the fucking mouthpiece?
Eric, just talk.
Yeah. All right. So, married to an Asian woman.
How long has it been now?
Oh my god.
We just celebrated our 2-year anniversary.
All right. 2 years. Here's to 2 more.
I know. It was awesome. We had a good time.
What did you guys do?
We've been together for 7 years. For our anniversary, we went to Guerneville. We went to the Corbel Winery. Like the Champagne Corbel.
Very nice.
Wow.
It was cool. We caught like a daytime fade. And it was real hot, and then we just took a nap and fucked. It was nice.
Was it like a
little bungalow?
Oh, okay.
No, there's this town in the North Bay area called Guerneville. This is recording, and people will see this, so I can't really say what I usually say.
We can also edit stuff out.
God, man.
I don't really want to.
And I got that mouthpiece for you.
Right. Yeah. We're ruining our lives by doing this. We don't want to ruin the lives of our guests. We want to give them a platform to, watch us implode.
Should be around there.
Dope.
So say whatever you want. Don't say whatever you want. It's all good. I hope Omar doesn't say the N-word at some point.
Omar, just say it.
It's got to happen organically.
What, you fucking goddamn nincompoop.
Oh.
All right, just give me 1 second.
We've been giving you like many seconds.
Yeah, it's been like several hundred seconds. Do you have some pretty sketchy neighbors?
Yeah, so I got these neighbors. They haven't been living here, I'd say less than a year. In my apartment complex. And it's very clear that they're tweaking.
Yeah.
You know when you just have tweaker neighbors.
Yeah, you can always tell.
It's just
my
they hang out.
Jesus, Bob Christ.
They got the face tattoos.
Damn.
All over.
Yeah. They smell
They're
like
out
spray
in front
paint.
of your window. They smell like spray paint. You're parking your car. You're walking up to your apartment, and they're like, "Hey, how's it going? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what's going on? Ooh, your wife's got a boba, huh? Happy wife, happy life."
Well, at least they're nice
man.
about it.
Yeah. I'm not too thrilled on it.
Yeah.
I feel like a Karen, like a neighborhood Karen, because I'm like, why are they always parked in the fire lane? It makes me hard. It makes me hard for me to like reverse my car to get out and get on.
For sure.
I'm slightly inconvenienced. What are they doing? Looking through my eyes.
Dude, last year, people set off fireworks all fucking summer long, right? And I was at home cleaning by myself or whatever, and I had my window open, and people were lighting off fireworks, and I literally yelled out loud, "Shut the fuck up, you morons!" And then I just was immediately like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, what have I become? I'm screaming at strangers about having fun, celebrating whatever. It's like, What the fuck happens to me, man?
When it's too loud, you're too old.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Dude, having a
I got to
kid
tell a bunch
fucking
of skaters
ages
not
it,
to
man.
fucking skate where I was doing security, and I'm like, look, if these skaters can't name a fucking Z-boy or a punk band or a surfer, then you're all fucking posers. Get the fuck out of here. That's how I clear my conscience.
What's a
Dogtown
Z-boy?
Z-boys.
Oh, duh. Right.
What's a Z-boy?
Also on Z-boys.
They're in fucking Cali and they don't even know what the fuck channel's about. It's like, bitch, you know how much money fuck shows we went to, fucking raising. So that y'all must, because they like to skate over by the waterfront. And I got to kick them out all the time. But like I said, I got to kick out skaters now. Like, they're all fucking posers though half the time.
They used to kick me out of there 20 years ago, Omar. Nothing's changed.
Now Omar's the one policing.
Oh, it's private now.
It's been private. The marina?
I could tase them and the cops can do.
Oh, and you're security. You're patrolling the marina, huh? Is that where you're at?
He was.
I was.
What happened? Tell me about it.
They fucking canned his ass.
But anyway.
You got canned?
Yeah. I just fucking happened to talk to one of the four suits. One of the fucking billionaires down there is like a fucking cowboy struck oil type douchebag. But I don't really want to get into that shit. But
tell the whole story about how he came up, he rolled up on you.
It's fucking funny though. I could tell the story, but it's not.
To me, it's funny. I want to hear about your failures. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll make it funny.
Yeah, well, I'll find great humor in it. Let's hear about it.
It's a good story.
Come on.
It's not. I'm fucking leaving a construction site and this fucking goddamn Walker Texas Ranger truck pulls up and shit.
Talk into the
I
microphone.
can't see shit. It's as bright like fucking Close Encounters. Is that better? Is that more gooder?
Yeah. Thank you.
So you pull out imagine you drive out and then two fucking figures come out, bright as shit. You can't see fucking anything. Someone's gonna come up to my window. Like, I ain't gonna be caught off guard like that. I'm about to fucking mace you. Like, what the fuck? You don't get close to me like that. You know?
Scene. Are you in a car or are you standing patrolling?
I'm in a car. I'm in a car leaving a fucking construction site that I patrol. And this fucking Walker Texas Ranger truck rolls up bright as shit, blinding me like a fucking cop, which is why I was like, okay, I guess it's a cop because that's kind of a tactic, you know, like putting your lights on so you can't see shit. And two fucking assholes come out, and then all I can see is two shadows walking towards me, you know, because it's so fucking bright. And so I'm fighting every instinct not to do my safety, which is roll up the window, reverse, fucking close the gate. Or base the motherfucker as soon as he walks up, because I don't know what the fuck you coming at me like that. And that's not even security shit. Growing up in Pedro or any kind of hood shit, like you don't let somebody walk up to your fucking window. That's just sketch. Either they're gonna pull some shit out, or they're gonna punch you in the fucking, or I'm gonna pull some shit out. You know what I mean? So This fucking cocksucker gets too close to where, like, again, I keep fighting my own instinct. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt, and maybe it's a cop or something. I step out. And I still barely can see him, but in fight or flight, I'm not taking my fucking eyes off you, you know? And I am the king of fucking DS. I know you guys see me as a fucking clown, but trust me, I'm a psychological fucking, like, I will de-escalate shit, watch my, you know, fucking get to the core of shit.
He does seem pretty professional at his job.
He's a fucking cowboy that's just not trying to hear it. It's just, he's in charge. Like, I'm supposed to know what the fuck the man in charge is. Which he was. He's a fucking, there's like four suits. I know a couple fucking multimillionaires that run that shit down there. And he's one of the four. The one that
right?
Yes. And this motherfucker is just not.
Did they have the eyes of the Ranger? Sorry, go on.
Did they say anything
the
to you?
unsuspected Ranger. That's how you know the good from wrong or right. When the eyes of the Ranger upon you, right? Yeah.
Did they say anything to you?
Yeah, a bunch of shit that was just like, what the fuck you doing out here? Fucking sounded like, what's his name? Fucking Looney Tunes and shit. Like, just when someone's just talking and expects you to fucking hear, but they're not hearing shit that you're saying, and then they cherry pick whatever the fuck you're saying. And so once he mentions like my boss's name and shit like that, like, all right, look, now that we know who the fuck we are, do you because he gave me a card and I didn't look at him. I didn't look at the card because I'm in fucking fight or flight. I'm not taking my fucking eyes off you. And there's no reason to if I know who you are. So at that point, like, we already identified ourselves like, all right, do you understand how you, when you approach someone like that, why I reacted this way and why your ass could have got fucking maced? What? You're going to mace me? Jesus Christ. And his fucking lapdog. I was like, sir,
you said something about mace? You said something about mace. What'd you say?
Jesus fucking Christ. You see? What?
You see how they're all against me?
So
what did you say about mace?
I said, do you understand now that when you approach someone like that, how dangerous it is, and that's how like you could have gotten maced when you grow up to that's dangerous. Like, don't approach a vehicle that way. You know what I mean?
Gotcha,
like, he's like, what? You're gonna mace me? I was like, oh my fucking Christ. And dude, he was just not fucking hearing shit. And then I know it's pretty buzzed, but I don't know. And that fucker leaves, and I'm just like, all right. And then I hear about some shit from my boss, and he wrote, nobody believes him. Everybody knows I'm right. And this just because he's the biggest one that has the money in on it, that they just have to do what he wants. That's it. And then the email he wrote was he said I fucking threatened him multiple times and I was going to mason this. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, just straight up 100% fucking lied about me. And there's no HR or way to sue. And I don't know. It's just a whole fucking shit show. It's like a loophole when they don't want to fire. Like, when did we start the podcast?
Like a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
This is going on 2 weeks. This is like in the middle of the second week now. So
yeah.
Well, that sucks that Josh is going to kick you off this show and there's going to be your cash cow gone.
Nah, there's no fucking cash cow.
I'm sorry to hear that.
If anybody's the cow here, it's Omar.
That if any cash is here, it's the Jew.
Gotcha.
That Cash was my tagger name back in the day, if you guys recall.
Omar, what was your tagger name? Hey, what do you write? What do you write, fool?
I never had a foot. Asian black man. Good Jew.
All right, so it's a connection issue.
Let's talk together then.
Take a pause. Yeah, let's take a pause for connectivity. Because Morgan's connection is in
between.
Hey, let's get the producer in on this one to fix this up.
Yeah, we need Morgan.
Do you have a stable internet connect?
Oh, because they don't have fucking Wi-Fi there.
Jesse said, when is Josh and Omar going to start fighting? Pretty much, this shit is fucking boring. Nobody's fucking laughing.
Because you're not saying anything funny.
Right, but when Jake the Snake Roberts says something, it's not funny, but it's also not bombing.
Yeah, that's how... Wait, what? He said plenty of funny things.
Wait, oh, he swapped you guys. I was like, how did you get at Josh's house, Eric? What the fuck? Look, because he swapped you guys' fucking camera.
Hello?
Yes. Jesus?
Josh. Hey, Omar, it's Hunter S. Thompson. He says he wants his fucking style back and that you're a poser.
Well, I think you're just a goddamn fucking retard, man. Why don't you go back to Southern California and be another goddamn resource? What do you think about that? What do you think about your fucking voices, huh?
You know, for coming from such like an artistic town, you're probably like the biggest poser there, Omar. If you really think about it, I mean, you're jocking your style from everybody. You got this whole Hunter S. Thompson gimmick, and like it's played out, like, and you don't even fucking touch it. Let's be real.
That's because the minute God crapped out the third caveman conspiracy was actually against one of them.
So, and you can't even speak into a microphone.
Let me add a couple of wrinkles to your brain, my friend. I said the minute God crapped out the third caveman, a conspiracy was hatched against one of them.
That's the third smooth brain reference.
Oh yeah, let me add that to the tally. Actually, that's 4, right? I think you just
Is
said
it
it like
4?
2
Yes.
times, right? All right,
Because
we're
you
at
have
4.
no other jokes than to tally art. Because you don't think I keep that in mind. What do you think? I'm fucking rich, boss?
Rich boss. No,
So is
he doesn't.
rambling your thing? Because that can be your thing if you want that to be your
You
thing.
see, if he knew how people rip on rich boss, maybe it's because
If you're gonna make a point, fucking don't like drug yourself out beforehand.
oh.
I know you just took a long break.
How about
but
you
come
try to be more funny and less hurtful? Okay, a lion.
Oh, Omar.
All right, rich boss. Rich,
There are no hurt feelings
The
in
risk-
comedy.
on. Here,
There are no hurt
Lion-
feelings in
I got
pod.
some Band-Aids
the rich,
for you. I'm so
the rich.
sorry.
Oh, you're a prop comic now. You're a prop comic,
Yeah,
right?
you got fucking Carrot Top over here.
Wow, jeez. Hey, ooh, ah.
Scared. You're upset,
I have no
dude.
home, Eric.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you listen
home
to
is
Rich
Danny
Voss,
Lane.
you see the problem with Rich Voss. All right, he says the same joke like 3 times. That's
He's like 70.
37.
Look.
I'm 38.
Hey, fun fact about 37. That's the number of weeks that Thriller was at number 1.
That's it?
Oh wow, guys, that's a kid. I was just going to be extended.
Yeah.
Oh wow, how many times did you write that and practice it in front of the mirror?
None. It's just free flowing off the dome, bro.
Oh,
I come
I'm sorry,
original.
then.
You should try it.
Oh shit, dude. I miss you too, Eric. You know, every time we would call,
Hey, where's Mike gonna get on this?
every
Omar?
time it was on speaker, express my feelings, right? I don't know. Try not to.
So if you're gonna host this at Jesse's, you need to get this guy some Wi-Fi. It's
Yeah,
worth a
well-
damn.
We're going to do that as soon as possible. You're totally frozen.
Well,
Maybe you're moving around too much. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
yeah, it's always just fucking my fault somehow, right? The guy that's at someone else's house with someone else's equipment where they just told him to sit down. Yep, it's totally my fault.
Is that an excuse? Yeah, it sounds like
Yeah?
it. Excuses?
I'm just fat. I don't know what else to tell you.
No, beautiful. That has nothing to do with it. Josh, show him your gut.
Well, there's fucking the internet waves aren't be able to travel through this fucking
I lost weight.
air between the fucking, I could just try to show some leg.
I lost weight, Eric.
Look, they say Pia Flyers. Pia Flyers, they're supposed to make you run faster and jump higher, right? But for me, it just
Even wearing those shoes.
Yeah, you've had those for 20
I
years.
discovered. Well, I didn't know they were real shoes until my brother told me, and I was like, "What?"
If you
They
find
exist?
something that
It's
works.
like fake.
Your brother, your brother Omar, he's the shoe guy, right?
Yes. Yeah,
you
you
have any
the
other
fucking
siblings?
Kill Bill. Woo!
He has an older brother. He has another older brother
Oh, okay.
I have
only knew
juice.
who's gorgeous. His older brother is fucking. This is not a dig on you, Omar. I'm just saying. As a guy who can appreciate the beauty in another man, your oldest brother is fucking handsome as shit.
I'll let him
Omar's
know. It's
pretty
fine. I
handsome.
know he was a stripper, one of them.
Omar is handsome, and he doesn't recognize that about himself. He's way better looking than like
Man,
Chris
just
Farley
like,
or Andre the Giant or Bobby Kelly.
Oh, thanks, Josh. That's
You're
fucking
welcome.
yeah. Oh, Tim Dillon, fucking
Tim Dillon,
fucking all the
those
words.
ugly
Fucking
fat
Danny
men.
DeVito. Oh, lucky me. Fucker.
I mean,
John Candy.
Oh, John Lovitz. Yeah. Oh, fucking such a lucky man.
That
Big
one guy,
guy,
Harvey.
Oh fuck!
What's his name? Harvey something from Independence Day. The gay guy.
Weinstein?
No, well,
Wine, something,
it's something Steen. I
beer,
think.
something. That's what I was talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. He's got the weird voice. He's
You'd all
like,
be dead without my David.
Harvey Keitel.
You
No.
knew then, and you did nothing.
He's also in a that Robin
It's
Williams
actually
movie
like a TV show with fucking.
where he dresses up in drag. It doesn't
Tu
matter.
Wong
Something
Fu.
fucking.
I've never seen Tu Wong Fu. It looks entertaining though.
It's fantastic with Wesley Snipes,
Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo, and
And
Patrick
Kurt Russell?
Swayze.
Oh, that's Patrick Swayze.
Swayze, baby. Oh, yeah.
How did Patrick Swayze die?
I think he had like cancer or something. He got like real skinny and just died. Like
He died
was
real
a
young.
cancer.
Couldn't have been worse than what fucking Val Kilmer's going through.
It's some sort of disease that hit him hard and fast, and that was it. That was a wrap.
What's Val Kilmer going through?
I think just being fat.
I don't know, like
Horrible plastic surgery.
no, he like lost his voice. He almost
Yeah,
died.
bad plastic
All
surgery,
this
being
crazy shit.
fat, gross.
Hey, fuck,
I mean-
don't you talk about him that way. All right, the Doors movie may not have been much, but it was the best, and it's all we got.
That's a good movie.
Val Kilmer's getting a lot of bangers. I like Val Kilmer. Hey, Batman and Robin. Wait, no, Batman Forever. The Saint.
Look, that's
Top Gun.
That one war movie, that
Top
that
Gun's-
war comedy.
Oh, that movie in Africa, The Island of Dr. Moreau, where yeah, that one was good.
yeah, it's not that. Good.
Farouk Balk is in that.
The dude from Island of Dr.
Like,
Moreau.
the
What's his
best one-
fucking
no,
face?
no.
The guy from Stella. Who was that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking. I know I was blanking on his name earlier.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
You know,
Yeah, the
He plays the
Godfather.
Godfather. Yeah, well,
This is
he's
when
in
we
that
need
movie.
somebody.
forget.
This is when we need someone to do the Marlon Brando.
Yeah, Marlon Brando's in The Island of Dr. Moreau. with
So
Val Kilmer.
I heard on a podcast that Marlon Brando demanded to have a little person on the set with him, and that he dressed exactly like him. Like, so that little person is only in that movie because of Brando, and he forced him to get the same clothes but in little person size the
Like
entire
Dr. Evil?
time. I guess, yeah, like
Maybe.
Dr. Evil in the Navy. For sure.
All right,
I
Eric,
mean,
Eric.
you prefer that?
can you hear me when I talk like this, or do I need the mic in my face?
Talk
Hey,
to
I'm
the
going to
mic.
interject.
Be like
real
that?
quick. Speaking of
Yep.
little people, at our
I wanna ask you
log jamming
something.
draft, at our log jamming
Well, since we're
draft,
going on movies, before you shoot one
Yeah.
in my face, just fucking let me say this. If you know these two movies right now, Eric, it will reset the counter. You'll be my best friend. Have you ever seen Meet the Feebles? Have
No.
you ever seen Meet the Feebles?
no.
Goddamn. Peter
Never heard
Jackson.
of-
Have you ever seen Phantom of the Paradise?
I've seen Phantom of the Cabaret, the porno. Sorry.
The
Eric.
Phantom of the Paradise.
So,
No?
I want
No.
to go back to
God damn it. Brian De Palma.
our log jamming chronicles, the content that I create. I've done 2 videos where I record our draft, and we just make it like, fun. Last year, a guy that has a lot of money in our league ordered a party midget and we had our draft.
They like
on
to
the
be
beach.
called party dwarves, all right? Party dwarves.
No, he liked to be called.
But
a
here's the
midget.
difference. If the torso is the head and the torso the same size and the limbs are small, because that's a fucking dwarf.
Dwarves
A
are
midget is they're all
proportional.
equally proportionally small.
It's the
Well,
opposite.
we were paying him a good amount of money, so we called him whatever the fuck we wanted to call him.
How
We
much?
repent.
Yeah.
How much?
Okay, so a dude in our league, so we're set up on the beach in Lake Tahoe. It was Labor Day weekend, and it was a fucking party on the beach. Like, it's a tourist destination. There's a bunch of people there, and we have 2 gazebos, like 2 tents. Like the COVID restaurant outside on the patio tents. We had 2 of
easy
those.
ups. Yeah.
We had banners and posters, and people were like, "What the fuck are these guys doing? They have like matching shirts. Like, what the fuck is going on?" And then all of a sudden, there's this bar right across the way. This fucking midget comes running over, and he's wearing like a shirt for our league, a cowboy hat that's white, that's bedazzled, and a tutu. And he just comes running over to us. He's like, "Hey, what's up, guys? We're here for the party."
Oh,
And I'm just like, what the fuck? His name was Basil. And dude, he just hung out with us.
Shit, Austin.
He was literally a party midget. He was there just to get the party going. I felt very like we were exploiting this guy, but apparently they paid him like fucking 2 G's just to be there, and they flew him out, and we gave him hellish rooms while we were fucking doing it. So this little midget's fucking, oh, we were all shrooming hard. The dude was like, "Dude, I can't really party that much right now, man. I'm fucking like seeing a lot of shit." Watch. If you go to our YouTube, type in the JAMMIN Chronicles Draft Party 2023. He's the star of the video. His name's Basil.
I'm looking at him right now. I can see him. He's hiding behind a tree.
Yeah.
He's in a tutu. He's got a bedazzled hat and a tank top on. He's running at me. He just did this. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this looks awesome.
You know, honestly, having a party midget probably a better use of money
no
than having
one
a party.
can see it.
Less diseases.
Less diseases, different drugs. Not
Yeah.
probably be doing coke with a hooker, I think, right?
I would imagine so, yeah.
Right.
Or just straight up.
Omar, right? Right.
Omar, when was the last time you had a hooker?
I don't pay. I like to, how you say, shoot a dog. I'd rather not.
You shoot your dope. That's cool. So, anyways,
It's faster that way.
Back
It
to
is
the
faster.
hookers and self-promotion.
yeah.
Well, that's what he's our guest. He makes comedy content and it's funny. It's called Log Jammin'
Wow.
Chronicles, everybody. Log Jammin' Chronicles. Find it on YouTube.
I guess you love the smell of you.
Eric writes, produces, edits, and directs all the fucking videos himself. He's a fucking comedy genius. And he has like a blog.
I just do it on my phone. It's not that hard.
It's crazy how good the fucking quality is.
Bro, Eric, you know I do know you, right? You know I do know you, right, Eric?
Of
I
course know
didn't meet you today. All right, I've known you for like over 10 years.
10 years.
Why are you
years?
fucking explaining to me who the fuck Eric is, Josh? Like, what the fuck is...
That's
I
not.
was letting the
Eric is my
people
friend.
watching.
He's
Hey,
a writer. He sings
hey,
many a songs, writes
Hey, fat
many
brain.
a
Hey,
sings,
fat brain. Fucking
brings happiness
fucking-
to all the world.
Dance.
listen here.
Have you met him? He looks like a wrestler now.
Listen here, Tuna Breath. I was telling the people at home watching if anybody will
on.
ever watch this.
I can't hear
Although I
you.
don't know why anybody
There's a
would watch
ball,
this.
and his balls are dangling in my ears.
For a moment there, it looked like you had a face inside your goatee. So it looked like your face was talking through your face. Maybe that's just me.
It's always funny when you expand a joke, right, Josh?
That was the joke, you fucking tuna breath moron.
Omar, you do look like you smell.
AIDS.
You probably need to
I
shower.
do. I
and
smell great. Thank you.
What was that, Eric?
Actually, that's exactly what just happened before I got over here.
Took a shower and took a nap. Hey, you know what's funny? I called Josh before I was about to jump on this thing. He's like, I'm in a towel. And I was in a towel.
I bought beer for everybody here. I thank Morgan for giving us his expertise and putting up with our bullshit.
How'd you thank him? There you go.
That's not important right now. It's irrelevant. I don't want to talk about it.
I think Morgan through
So, Josh,
words.
how does it feel being in the middle? Huh?
Is Morgan saying
All
something?
right, I'm sorry, Eric. Look, I know I keep harping on your hair, but it's just I gotta know. Like, I want different hairstyles too, but I don't know what to do because of work shit. It's always been short, and I never seen a mustache. Right now, you look like Lieutenant Dan after he like when he's on the boat and shit, you know, and he's like yelling at God in the storm. So I just want to know.
Damn, you ain't got
I
no
just
legs.
want to know what. Oh, come on, get me, Lord! I'm right here. Take
He's
me.
a professional wrestler now.
So, like, I just want to know what if I'm why did you kind of go? It's like Ron Jeremy lost weight or something. Like,
So
why did you go for that style? You're a good-looking dude. You're a good-looking dude. When your short hair is more kind of the douchey prep, a lot of girls like that. That's how you get the white fucking.
You could have no hair.
So I just like, are you trying to challenge yourself or some shit? Like, you want to see how just like you could just look like almost like Frank Zappa's lost kid, and then see.
Well, you know, I didn't just get
add
this,
a
right?
challenge.
Like, it takes a while to grow. Like it.
Because you pretty much look the same. Like, I think if you shaved, you'd look like fucking 10 years young.
How long did it take to get that way?
Man,
That's
it
a good
doesn't
question.
matter. Why would you?
A couple years.
On the stylistic choice, all right. Why would you?
In 2015.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just at home right now. Is that when you go out? Is there something? You're in a metal band now, or
What, like when I go out, how do I
you
style
wear
it?
wrestling pants when you fucking play guitar?
Like
Yeah,
style
and like, what do you wear with it?
like this?
Well,
What do I wear? You want to know my outfits?
Omar's all about fashion now.
Oh, is he?
Because the fucking Eric I knew was a simple fucking Billabong shirt with fucking Dickie shorts and some fucking
It's true.
Vans,
Your style is different.
washing
from
the redhead's
high school.
car.
Babe, as my
And your
style
short hair
changed?
shaved.
Babe,
Yeah, you look like Jake the fucking Snake,
has my style changed
Like
over
a-
time?
huh?
He's talking to his wife.
But you're like the Sideshow Cecil. It's Sideshow Cecil mixed with fucking Jake the Snake now. Sideshow Cecil's body, but Jake the Roberts hair, and then Lieutenant Dan's fucking vision.
Body.
And
I like the sideshow Cecil fucking shout out.
So, when do we get the menus?
well, because it's not really an insult. It's not like he's a horrible looking dude. He's just
Now, you know, cousin Lou ain't been quite right lately, or something like that.
I like to think
Simpsons references on a podcast, always good.
you know what it
Still kind of
is? It's because I'm a big
Go ahead,
boy,
Omar.
and I always got to do all this shit. So what kind of fuck? I said, you know what it is? Because when we all got to fucking have different levels of fighting, when we got to spit game or go after a chick, right? So what kind of an asshole that's not a big boy fucking has a better either to someone else? The grass is greener, right? Would go out of the way to like make their shit harder when we all got to like try to like step up our game to either try to get that, and some guys just gonna be like, milk was a bad choice. And then
Did you just call Eric an asshole? Did you just call Eric an asshole for having long hair? He's married to an Asian. The fuck you got?
Eric?
Is she getting offended when I say that?
she's
I'm saying super
upset.
if
Not
a good looking dude that goes out of the way to look haggard. A good looking dude that goes out of the way to look haggard is what I'm saying.
I'm Asian too.
I do.
Well, we already got
Looks haggard.
what?
You think Eric looks haggard?
Exaggerating, Jesus fucking Christ! You know what exaggeration is?
No,
You know-
how hard it is to get this perfect.
It's a
Fucking
backhanded
A.
compliment. It's a backhanded compliment. All right,
Shave
you
the
understand
lip line.
it.
Just shave the lip line.
I
Yeah,
can't.
right.
My lips are too big. I'm scared to do
Omar,
it.
what's your secret to male
All right,
grooming?
fucking Moon Zappa.
Omar, this is a request. I want to know your
Fucking
secret to
David
male
Olau.
grooming.
Have you thought of your favorite Jewish
I'm not
person
here.
yet, Omar?
Oh, top 5 Jews? Are we
I asked-
doing top
There's no
5
such thing.
Jews now? Okay,
Let's
top
do it.
5
Top
Jews.
5.
How about you give me a list
Number
of
one.
famous Jews?
Jesus.
That's your
Mel
favorite,
Brooks.
really? I can think
No.
Mel
of... All
Brooks.
right, hold on.
Big J.
What's the
Okerson.
guy? All right, what?
Josh, Jesus. Who else?
Well,
Mel
fucking
Brooks?
Woody Allen, bro.
Right?
Oh, I got a coin on my neck the size of a baseball.
He's a pervert.
That's because I'm allergic to violence.
Big J. Okerson.
Like that's the most classic, right?
Is Robin Williams Jewish? Was he Jewish?
No, what's his name?
Oh,
Jason
Rodney-
Schwartz.
Jason Schwartzman's good. Rodney
Is that his
Dangerfield.
name? Who's the guy from Rushmore? The main guy from Rushmore.
Yeah, Jason
Jason
Schwartz.
Schwartz.
Rushmore is my
Good.
favorite Wes Anderson.
That's a good one.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not my favorite. My favorite.
I know. It's just because of that one meme. I know because I can't exactly.
My
I've
favorite.
given you a list of fucking oohs, and then
All right, Josh.
and then I'll
we
pick
got-
one.
Jesus. Mel Brooks. Who's coming in at number 3?
Those are directors.
Rodney Dangerfield.
All right.
Nobody,
I don't know if he's Jewish, but
Nobody
I
knows
can just look at
anything.
it.
He's Jewish. His real name is Jacob Cohen. He was born in Brooklyn.
Good knowledge.
I have his book.
Coming in
That-
at what's the book called?
It's I don't know.
I'm a Jew, but you'd never know it.
Oh, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
so
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd.
he's
All right.
he's in your top Jews.
He's a good one.
Like we're going top 2 now. You're at number 2. I got Jesus, Mel Brooks, and Rodney Dangerfield.
Let's see. Number 4.
You know, we should have
I already said the guy from Independence Day.
we should do a Jewish draft. Yeah. Wait, isn't that how
What's
it
the
started
point? Just be-
in Germany?
Big Willie style.
You know, the Nazis drafted the Jews.
All right, so is Eric going to be our loophole? Hold on. I think I'm starting. Hold on. I think I'm starting to understand what's happening.
Name one Jewish person, Omar.
Hold on,
He
Yeah,
can't
do you
do
know
it.
any Jews?
Eric.
Name one.
If I do, I don't know they are, and that might be a.
I thought of one. I forgot.
Who the fuck is off the
all right.
bat? What I told you for the guy from Independence Day, but nobody knows him.
I'll look up his name. Harvey
Where's
something.
my,
Weinstein.
the guy from Taxi and shit. Heikenberger or something.
Harvey Fierstein.
I don't
It's
know.
What's
Harvey.
he in?
I can name more Canadians than I can.
Harvey
name
Fierstein.
What's he in?
He was in Independence Day. He's the
Independence
short
Day.
little fat Jewish guy running around. He's gay at the beginning.
No, that's a different one. Oh,
You're
no,
thinking
that's
of
not
the
right.
no. You're thinking of the dad.
I
You're
already
thinking of the
said,
old
dude.
man.
I said it already when I was like,
But that's
don't be
not-
thinking about my David. That's what I was talking about.
That's not Harvey. That's who played the dead. David Levinson. Anyways,
Just type in.
number 4.
right, so-
Hey, number 4.
Yeah.
Louis C.K.
Oh man.
He's not Jewish.
Well,
He
you're
is
gonna bring him
Jewish.
up, and you're gonna
He's
bring him
Polish.
up. We're gonna get.
He didn't deserve to get canceled. I'll say it right now. Fuck all the dumbasses who don't fucking read.
Oh, duh! Fucking Adam Sandler, of course.
Adam
Let me
Sandler
give
is
you-
a good one.
Let's give Josh 30 seconds to defend Louis C.K.
And I already
Go.
said fucking. Wait, Joaquin Phoenix?
Josh.
No, that's preposterous.
The accusations that came out were fucking
And then
heinous
fucking
and didn't
Ben
match
Stiller.
reality. Even
Ben
fucking
Stiller.
Ben Stiller is a really good one. Even Sarah Silverman of all people defended Louis. He used to jack
go to
off in the
sleep.
back of her car, and she thought it was funny. So what he did, it's creepy and it's weird, but he didn't hold any doors closed. He didn't block anybody's path. He asked women in the green room, like 20 years ago. The accusations were from a long time ago when they came out, before he was like the big, massive, celebrity
Many
comic that he
moons
was at the time. He
Can
was
you
the
relate
biggest.
to that? Accusations from 20 years ago.
Not yet.
Me?
Yeah. We'll see how this goes. See if
No.
I start getting some.
Anyways, so he would ask female comedians if he could jack off in front of them. If they said no, that was it. He wouldn't do it. He never forced anything upon fucking anybody. And
I
that's
wouldn't just
it.
come anywhere.
Literally,
That's
I'm
the
going to
difference.
quote a
See, Josh,
comedian.
that's the difference. I'll come wherever I want. So
And I think he used to come into potted plants or something like that. So it's weird and it's creepy, but he didn't deserve to get kicked off of being a comic. Like, I mean, he never stopped touring.
I'm more
put out
disturbed
an
by the
album
fucking
last year or a special selling out Madison Square Garden. Louis C.K. is one of the best comedians of all time.
I'm more disturbed by the Gibbs scene in Pulp Fiction than in anything else. Like,
Omar, 30 seconds to defend Bill Cosby. Go ahead.
He's just misunderstood, right? Nobody tries to see it from his side. Okay, it's not that he's right. It's not about right or wrong. Okay, if a serial killer tells you like, oh yes, I like to stab them in the heart and put shards of glass because I absorb their soul. Sure. I'm like, okay, I understand your thought process. That doesn't mean I agree.
No, Omar,
do
you honestly?
But I understand how that psycho thinks that. You get what I mean? I don't get that, but I get how they get that.
Omar, do you know what Bill Cosby did?
He made pudding. Right?
Close. A special type of pudding.
What happened? I know I've been MIA for a while. Did he do something
like you
bad?
really don't know? Oh,
Omar has been living on Mars for 10 years. He's been living on a planet made out of fucking in a galaxy far, far away. He is so out of touch with modern culture. I've never seen anything like it. But it is the testimony. I'm sorry?
Huh?
Bill Cosby drugged and roofied a bunch of chicks, a lot of people, and raped them in their drugged out state.
Oh,
and got
that makes sense.
And got into jail. Is he still in jail? I don't know if he's still in jail.
He got out.
But he's.
You know who else did that? You know who else did? You know who the Harvey went?
But
you know who Bobby Kotick is?
He was just putting his dick in it.
You know who Bobby Kotick is?
That was a good one.
I knew you were going there.
No, who's Bobby Cock? Is that what you call your fucking flaccid little penis? Hey, Bobby, how you doing down there?
It's Cosby and Weinstein combined, except he's the owner of like Activision and shit like that. Or, the more you know. You know your favorite Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Oh, really?
There's the equal conglomerates in the fucking gaming world that nobody talks about too. Like,
what did he do?
Same shit. Everything everybody knows what the other people are. It's the same. It's the Harvey shit. It's the Cosby shit. He gives them purple celebrity water, like Louis says.
Can you get a transcript of what Omar's saying in live time?
I'm saying that in the video game world,
you have a fucking microphone.
There are companies in the gaming industry that are equivalent to what you guys just said, and Bobby Kotick is the equivalent to the Weinstein and the Cosby shit. That's it. So, like, I think
no,
I said Activision. I meant Ubisoft. I think it's Ubisoft.
Oh, that's way different. Damn. We all know that their drug is rapist.
Whatever. There's fucking bunch of companies like that.
Yeah. We don't fuck with Ubisoft, but Activision, they cool.
Ubisoft. That's what I call my dick.
I do.
I'm just saying, in the gaming world, it's for instance.
What, Omar?
I said,
hello?
It's in the gaming world, it's the exact equivalent. And somebody.
When I tell my dick all the time.
There was employees from that they posted a picture in the Cosby Hotel or whatever. They posed a group picture in the fucking Cosby Hotel or some shit like that. Somewhere there was notes where he was.
There was a Cosby Hotel.
You haven't been?
Best sleep of my life.
That's right. I don't remember going. No.
Yeah.
Anyone gives a shit.
I just woke up there. One day, it was wonderful. They had continental breakfast. It was great. The room service was to die for.
They gave me pudding. It was
good. They gave me pudding. I got raped. It was awesome.
Yes.
I hurt a lot the next day. Did you see Baby Reindeer on Netflix?
No, I heard about it.
There's a really graphic episode where like the guy who is a comedian gets taken advantage of by somebody who was like his guy in the business, and he totally grooms him and then drugs him and just has his way with them, and then it becomes like an ongoing thing where like what's the word where you kind of feel like
Stockholm syndrome.
yeah, kind of, yeah, exactly, Stockholm syndrome to that person. It was very graphic.
Didn't he turn? He like became gay after that. The guy.
Yeah,
raped?
well, he started sleeping around like really promiscuously
That's
and
horrible.
just like experimenting
I mean,
with everybody.
being gay is not horrible. Just throwing that out there.
But if you
That poor guy.
Yeah.
Sexual
No,
abuse
you heard
is,
him,
like, really
folks. You heard
like
what he
that.
said the first time.
like, you know, sexual abuse can like really fuck with you. Where like
Oh yeah, for your whole life.
All right, but
if you
what
have,
was
like,
that
with it, it just
what?
fucks up your entire life, and you just go down like a weird path.
Sure.
That happens. I mean, we've all.
What
seen
was
it.
that Antonio Banderas?
Look
movie?
at me.
Would be- Yeah, look at him. Look how he.
Look at
That
Omar.
Antonio- There's that Antonio.
Was he the toucher or the?
Have you seen Antonio Banderas? Listen, you fucking cocksuckers.
What's up?
Sorry, go ahead.
The Antonio Bandera movie where someone rapes his daughter, so he kidnaps the guy that rapes him and turns him into a fucking woman and fucking marries him. It's a fucking movie. It exists. Antonio Bandera does it.
That's crazy. What's it called?
It sounds like that.
I don't know.
Episode. Gotcha. I'm a cop. Freeze.
What episode?
No, never mind.
Sorry. So I was looking at Facebook memories today, and 2 years ago.
Memories.
So 2 years ago, I went to Denny's with my son, just whatever, and it's basically empty. There's just like a Mexican family doing their thing, and then just us, right? And we're eating our dinner. I look up at the TV, and it's a scene of fucking it's a brutal rape scene in a movie.
Oh, it's
just
called
a
Irreversible. Irreversible. It's in the subway. It's a French guy. He's in.
No, it was Nicole Kidman getting raped over a dryer by some guy in the country. Just
Look.
It's on the TV. I'm the only one who sees it. The Mexican family's not paying attention. I'm like, hey, you need to turn off the TV. There's a bitch being raped right now.
I never thought I would say this. I never thought I would say this, Josh. But I guarantee you there is no worse rape scene than fucking Irreversible. And when a homie
you seen Rashomon
that has the same name as a friend of ours that has the same name as Mexican show, he's like, hey, you want to watch a film? It's French. Sure.
Oh my god.
And then it's like a fucking 10-minute rape scene, dude. Like, what the fuck is this, a snuff film? Yes, and it has the French guy from fucking what the fuck was that heist movie with fucking
Heist?
Oh my god.
Have you seen I Stood on Your Grave?
Casino and shit.
You want to see
Ocean's
something
11.
cool?
Ocean's 12. It's the same fucking French actor. Ocean's 12 is in that movie.
Eric's about to do something. It could be really gross. It is Eric. Have you seen I Spit on Your Grave?
No, but I must consult the box of mystery.
Okay, Morgan, for the recording, we might have to edit right here.
Yeah, no, I'm right here.
Okay, I didn't know if you were going to get up or something.
No.
Hey, this is going pretty good so far.
I mean, since we're being the most cordial, the first one is...
Omar's people eat those.
Oh, fuck you, Omar. You stay away from my boy Barry.
Lemmy Wings. That's the Lemmy Wings song. I forgot how it goes. Fuck.
Damn, that thing's huge.
My
How do you get that shit up your ass? I don't know. That's pretty big.
Well, he's been doing it for years.
Yeah, you just get used to it.
What's its name?
This is Barry, named after Barry Lamar Bonds.
Barry Bonds? Is that a baseball player?
Barry, yeah, for the best baseball player of all time. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not Doc Ellis.
No.
Kill.
All right, Barry. I'm gonna let you down. Don't worry.
Barry.
We'll figure it
This
out.
is the most.
I literally just heard it scuffle away.
Oh, you did?
Eric, did you watch? Can you guys hear me if I talk like this, or do I have to fucking have it like?
It's
Like
fast
a
if you do that. If you can bring it.
I'm choosing to ignore you. If it's
It's
any
just-
consolation.
Yeah,
Hey, I already made that joke.
That's perfect. On mics, they
I already
always
made
say,
that joke.
on pods, they always say, eat the mic. You got to be as close as possible.
But it's just fucking.
Show us your cunnilingus technique, Omar. On Morgan's
I was
microphone.
trying to fucking say something to this fucking cocksucker.
Say it.
Did you watch the first? E-Rock, did you watch the first episode? Did you watch the first episode? Of what? Of what the fuck? Of what the fuck this is right now?
Oh,
This. Of course not.
I'm not wasting my time.
Oh, so you think? Oh, okay.
well,
That's
you
okay.
are on the second episode, so you are technically wasting your time.
Me?
True.
No.
But I'll be watching my episode on repeat for a few weeks.
Yes.
I'm just saying you see the contrast.
So let's talk about me and hookers again.
All right.
What's all your hooker experience, your stripper experience?
Me?
I have a lot of stripper experience. I have no hooker. I've been solicited by a hooker one time, but I had a girlfriend at the time, and I didn't want to do that. It was on the street. I was in a 4-ton work truck getting water for me and the guys, and fucking, I was pulling out of the liquor store driveway. She's at a payphone pretending to talk. You know, she was hot. This like short, long brown-haired white girl in like a mini skirt and like a fucking tube top. And she looks up at me. I'm in the driver's seat. She's like, "Hey, want to have some fun?" I was like, "I have a girlfriend." She was like, "Ugh." That's it. That's my only hooker experience, other than the stripper who obviously wanted to fuck me for money.
Omar, what's in the case?
Omar, your hookers? Are they all
0.
6 feet deep, or did you throw them off the cliff?
Well, if you throw them off a cliff.
One.
I guess that's
pretty
pretty
funny.
funny.
One. And I think it's pretty funny. But all right, so there's a hookup app, right? With some people.
Talking to the mic.
God damn it. It's all in my fucking. I'm like
That's
damn
better.
near kissing it.
Yeah, it's called being a performer. So, go.
All right.
What's your hooker experience?
Look, to me, I was like, hookers, he's got to be a loser, desperate to try to do that shit, blah, blah, blah. And then the lowest point. But when I got out of like a fucking long shit and I was just like depressed as fuck and didn't give a shit and I wasn't trying to look for nothing, then and I was like, well, fuck, now I just want to fuck, but I'm not trying to talk to nobody. I was like, oh, that's why hookers exist. But I never had to pay for shit. And I'm saying, so.
That's pretty good.
Huh?
That was a good clip. Clip it.
Yeah.
Clip it, Morgan. That was a good clip.
Go ahead.
And so still, I'm not going to pay for shit because fuck that, man. I was born with the dick. You're born with the pussy. Your shit ain't any more fucking special than my shit. And then, you know, I kind of have pride for my 2 older brothers because I'm the youngest alone and they're fucking pips in their own right. It's like, I'm a fucking Tassie. Never going to get desperate to that shit. Like, fuck that. It's almost like I have a name to live up to in a sense. But again, when I just said what I just said, I was like, oh, okay. So that's, because I'm just trying to get my shit right, do this. I'm not looking for nothing. Like, I'm good. It's almost like, literally saving time. And you realize you're going to pay for shit no matter what. And if you're like a simp on the far end, right, and you're just on an extreme end, then you're going to be paying for dates for months. And God knows if even shit happens or this or that. So they're going to pay for it no matter what, with your time or not. There's nothing more valuable than time.
Yeah,
So
all
funny
women are
enough,
whores.
just through
essentially.
another. But all my fucking friends that I grew up with, because you guys only know like half my fucking circle. You know, you guys don't know the other half of like my life in a sense. Of my brother and that whole circle of friends is just almost just as many people as we know, but on the other side. And so it's kind of like what Patrice says. It's like, I don't fucking hang out with people that don't get fucking pussy, right? As a lot of my friends, they're all been like, you know, fucking catch type dudes, right? So then when they're telling me their same bullshit that you do on the high end, even on the low end, it's like, God damn, like they just rather have a beer with me sometimes. It's like, Jesus Christ, even them, it's just frustrating to where it doesn't matter where the fuck you're coming from. So still, I'm not gonna fucking pay them. Like, fuck you. And then when they're telling me they're hooked up, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. And then so when they're looking at
it usually doesn't work.
I've only paid once ever, and I was like fucking 2 months ever, and I got my money back.
Oh yeah, you told me.
That's what I know. That's what I'm getting to. So let me get to it. So then, you know, the homies that fucking slay, I'm like, all right, they're getting annoyed with the hookups apps they use. So I found other shit that was just to kind of avoid all that bullshit. And some people misuse it, right? And they actually fucking, you're not supposed to charge. It's just like so detailed. If you're just saying like, hey, I just want head, then there's nothing to talk about. It's already there. If you're talking to me, that means, you know, you're already giving head and this and that. There's nothing to debate. You're just trying to find other people that want to do the same shit. But some people take advantage of that and then they try to charge. So at the time I was like, well, it's already like fucking like 4:30 a.m. and shit. I'm just trying to go like, whatever. It's like, first you want to fuck, but if I'm realizing I'm too wasted to fuck, then fine, I'll just want head. But at least I don't have to do something. And this fucking bitch, it's so clear that there's nothing to talk about. Meaning, if they want to be strict, they're only going to just give you head and that's it, because that's always agreed upon, right? But if they want to, they can do more or even spend more time. That's just if there's a connection or not, right? And that's what kind of what started happening. But when it wasn't like going around, they're being like trying to act like they knew what the fuck arouses me, and they thought I was trying to like hold back from busting to go longer or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, she kept closing the doors. Like, look, I'm a simple man. I don't like it in the dark. I just want to fucking get head in the light. That's it. If you would have just took your time, it would take like 10 minutes. But for all the bullshit, and it just ended up turning into like fucking, she's trying to tell me what the fuck turns me on when everything's already crystal clear. So it's just like, well, fuck you. And then she wanted her money back. It was only $30. But fuck
you
that.
wanted her money back?
Well, I had gave it to her already, right? But we did more than what was agreed on. I was just there for head, but it turned into pretty much like wanting to fuck. Okay. But when it went back to head, I just want the light on to see her giving me head, because that's what I don't like that in the dark. I don't know. That's just my shit.
The customer is always right.
And that's what was the agreement. So ultimately, anything extra is not my problem. We already have an agreement. It was like, can I just get head in the light, please? Like, is that complicated?
Omar likes to watch.
Thank you. And so, because if she don't want the lights on, I'll just blindfold them, right? And then they get to be in the dark, and I get to be in the light.
Can I blindfold you while you suck my dick, please?
So she gave me fucking $10 back to try to leave. I'm like, fuck that. I gave you 30. We agreed. Anything else, not my fault. And he's like, well, it's just $20. Like, yeah, right, $20. Yeah, you're right. It's just $20. So I said, just give it back then. And she just kept fucking trying to flip. Like, I could have had other people here, made more money. And I was like, fuck you, bitch. Like, I'm not leaving till you give me my shit. Well, I'm gonna call the cops. Like, oh, what? Tell them that you're prostituting on an app that you're not supposed to prostitute on. It's like, I'm not fucking going nowhere. Like, that's not my money. That's my life essence. You know, how do you get money? You trade like fucking 8 hours of your life to get fucking paper. So that's not just money. You traded 8 hours of time you'll never get back. So fuck you, bitch. That's my life essence. Give me that shit.
It takes 8 hours for you to come. You are a pig.
So after just much bullshit, I just stayed there, and eventually she just gave me the money back, and then I just took out.
That's fucking insane.
I was like, God damn it.
First of all,
I was like, I don't know, like 4 months ago.
What if she didn't want the light on? You're getting your dick sucked. Why do you need to see it? Just fucking.
That doesn't fucking arouse me.
Why?
Why do fucking bring out the GIMP exist? I don't know.
Bring out the GIMP exist. What arouses you?
Apparently being a GIMP.
That fucking rapey mustache you got.
It is a bit rapey.
And then you fucking feather it and shit. Fucking look. This is what you.
Where'd that come from? That was like sleight of hand magic.
All right. This is what you need to do. All right. You need to watch fucking Gangs in New York.
You tell me what I need to do.
You need to watch Gangs in New York, and you need to fucking get some Eric Daniel Day-Lewis shit going on. Get a nice suit. Get a nice suit.
I don't want to do the thing.
You got to. I'm trying to get to that point. I want to fucking.
I don't like.
If I have a milkshake and you have a milkshake, I drink it up.
It's a different movie. Same actor.
So what? Exactly. But I'm just talking about
worse
fashion.
movie.
Oh, Eli, my boy.
Omar is literally dressed like me in high school, and he's trying to do the same facial hair.
This is just depression. I just lined up with COVID perfectly. Thank God. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm quarantined.
Wait, were you always able to grow a beard, or?
Nah, this was like I just gave up on life and then it happened. Because I didn't have to work and I didn't have to fucking meet anybody, and it just lined up. So I didn't give a shit how I looked for work or for anyone else, and I wasn't going anywhere. So
Now, when you gave up on life, were you watching the log JAMMIN Chronicles, written and produced by Mr. Eric Liss, who lives in the Bay Area?
if I was, they were fucking long suppressed memories.
I think you just ruined my life right there, Josh.
I think you just ruined my life, John.
Why? He's the one who gave up. You had nothing to do with it. You're just media. You know what
How
I
many
mean?
times could you die inside Sir Hemsworth?
Boy, I thought you were going to say mediocre, and that would have killed me worse than media.
Oh, no.
You're just mediocre. Don't worry.
You're just banal. The things you create.
Drab. Olive drab.
Drab.
Olive drab. I don't get it.
I'm going to need a drink. Be right back.
Oh, but he could leave and it's not a problem. And then there's fucking Niners in the back. I don't even like sports, and that shit's fucking gay.
Oh, okay, that was kind of a redundancy. I don't even like sports, but that shit's kind of gay.
I don't know. I said fucking.
Yeah, I'm not into sports either. Eric's always into
Omar, what's your
sports.
problem with the Niners?
They're gay. Omar hates
Keep
gay
that.
people.
What's gay about the gold rush?
I didn't say anything, Eric. I'm sorry. I further redact my previous statement.
What is that a nickname for the 49? Gold Rush?
Well, that's what they're called. You know, the gold rush of 1849. What's gay about the gold rush? What's up?
Look,
What's
I don't want
gay
you to
about-
get on the high ropes or fucking throw a snake
Gay
on
about
me.
trying to support- Give yourself a better life out west, in California way.
What's gay about the Niners, boy? What you got a bone to pick with me?
I mean, other than all
Oh,
the
I hear
dudes
what
I've
you're
been out with at their games, you know, like
It's their will.
You know, putting on flamboyant paint and being topless and
Nothing but steers and queers around here, boy. You got a problem with the Niners? Well, you got a problem with me.
that's Texas, buddy. That's the Cowboys.
yeah,
Well,
they're a San Francisco.
What the fuck?
team.
Why is it that if I say something, you think you just know what the fuck I'm doing? That like, oh, he's an idiot. He's doing that. It's like, no, you're a fucking idiot. Just trying to tell me what the fuck I'm doing.
Omar, do a gay accent about the 49ers.
I can't do your voice, Josh. I'm sorry.
I know, I do have kind of gay voice. I know it.
Well, at least you have a
Josh.
shirt on.
I think
For now.
I think this podcast is going to work for you.
Why?
For you. He's already bailing out.
I think this is going to work for you. I think you found your calling.
Are they being facetious?
It's because we're not fighting.
Were you being facetious? Is that a joke?
No, I actually like it.
It's Eric.
I think
I just
they're
feel
having
bad that I feel bad that there's other people that have to be there and waste their time while we do this to make it happen.
Well, you know.
He's just like, yeah, I'm going to produce this thing. Like, I got some stuff. He spends 2 hours with us, listening to us. He's like, dude, why did I come out here? I could have been cooking dinner. This was just waste of time.
All
And I
great
wouldn't blame
things.
You'd be
All
right.
great things must. All
Josh,
great things must first wear horrible and terrible masks.
Josh, is this not what you wanted from me the first time? But now that I'm giving it to you, you're all fucking giving me shit.
No, I think this is going well. Actually, a lot better than the last episode.
Because I'm behaved in the chair and centered.
You're
Instead of
not
last time
centered. You're the center of the universe. You fucking...
I'm saying, look,
I
the
tried to
first
make
one
a
needs.
fat joke. It didn't work.
Obviously, the first one needs a lot of work too. I'm not saying it doesn't. It's just, isn't this what we're kind of saying the difference? This is more traditional, and the other one's a little bit more like just push record and just pretend no one's there.
Yeah, but the other one is like it's. But we're gonna do everything, buddy. Don't worry.
Well, I'm not.
We're gonna do it all.
Well, because
So
it's
you're-
funny. Eric kind of inadvertently gives a certain structure to it, to where I think it would have been interesting last time with the chaos in it. Because it's, I don't know, it's just, this is funny because it almost demands more of a presence than when you do it. Then we end up kind of ignoring you, and then you get pissed, and then we start doing our own shit. I mean, obviously Ivan's not here either. It's not that it has to. Whatever is the free form kind of like reality podcast, so to speak, versus the more traditional, which I think this is more
Right.
traditional. You
Sure,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
so
other one's
I'd be
for
interested.
brains. This is for
I'd
wrinkled
be-
brains.
I'd be interested to
Wait,
have Eric on
five?
both also,
Oh.
right?
That's fine.
Which again is Aaron. So
This
it'd be
is better.
funny
We're
to
getting
see.
more out of you. We understand Omar more. Omar, do you want to tell the story of the dog killer?
Hold
So
on, when's the
Eric-
next time, Eric? When's the next time you can be down here?
Are you on the
What's up?
dating apps?
I'm on Facebook dating, and I only get matches by women I'm not attracted to, and it's like one every like 3 months.
You could be
Because it's-
smashing bitches, dude. Like single moms, like they would eat you up.
Yeah, I know.
Those apps are fucked up, dude. Don't use the mainstream
With the-
apps.
with the loose
The
skin.
mainstream apps are a waste of time, dude.
With
It's
the
algorithm.
freaking- all the spots on their chest. I know the apps
Listen.
are horrible.
Well, they
There's
say
other
just
apps
the
where they're just like
wrinkle
the people.
doesn't make the candy any
Trust me,
less
this
sweet.
fucking town is a fucking smutville.
San Pedro is a very incestuous, disgusting town.
Yeah, everybody sleeps with each other in that town.
I got chlamydia from one of our friends.
Oh, that's
probably-
cool.
Who probably
And
got it.
how?
And how? You know what was embarrassing about that? I
got chlamydia from one of our friends.
so
I was like interested, and I was like, wait, why?
Other than the fact that you got chlamydia, what could be embarrassing, Josh?
So I was on the boat one day with my girlfriend at the time, and it was after I had taken my. So I gave it to the girlfriend at the time, and she was like, "You gave me chlamydia. You have to go to Planned Parenthood." I went. I took the test. And it's a couple days later or whatever, chilling with her on the boat. My dad's home. They call my fucking dad. They don't call me for some reason. Oh, because I guess I didn't have cell phones weren't a thing back then. So they call the fucking boat line. We had a phone on the boat. And
The boat line.
The boat line. You just called into the boat line. A bunch of scurvy hoes are waiting to satisfy your fishy needs.
Damn. Should call this
And-
podcast the boat line.
The boat line.
Fucking foaming at the mouth.
Open at the mouth, you limey bitch. So I just out of nowhere, my dad goes, "Josh, Planned Parenthood just called. You have chlamydia." Fuck. Yeah.
Thanks.
Your girlfriend's
Father.
like,
She was cool with it. She rolled with it. I mean, she already knew. So
oh, she was the one that gave you chlamydia.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I gave it to her because considering the person
How do
I
you
had,
not know?
because I never told anybody that I had chlamydia. So I did
Yeah.
the super irresponsible thing. The person who I think gave it to me is known. We all sleep around. We're all a bunch of whores in fucking San Pedro. I live in
Whores.
Phoenix, Arizona.
Whores.
For the listeners at
Whores.
home. And yeah, it was easy. I had no symptoms. I just took antibiotics, and I was in a band with
Yeah.
Omar at the time, the Shit Kids.
You guys ever had
We never
scabies?
even played. You guys played without me.
I've had scabies like 3 times.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, dude. So when about 2008,
That's
when
not
I was
an
living in
STD.
Pleasanton- Technically, no, but you can get it.
When
My-
you're yelling
my
at God.
My friends in the Bay Area, shout out, what's good, dog? He was kicking it at this house in Livermore, our friend's house, and a lot of people went through there and partied. And it was known that there was scabies at his house. Somebody had scabies. So over there, he kicks it with me, stays at my house for a weekend. Could have just been as simple as like, "What's up, Josh?" You know, and then scratching my nuts, and then boom, you got scabies. And I'll tell you, I had a girlfriend at the time, so it was 2009.
Damn.
And I'm just like, sorry, I've been kicking at your house, in your aunt's house, in your 3 cousins' house. I think you might have to wash all your sheets. You get your lymph nodes swollen up. They give you a cream called permethrin that you have to rub all over your body.
So what
And
is it? Is it like a
It's a
fungus?
mite. It's a
A
mite.
mite.
Like-
That's right.
Yeah, and it grows under like the layers of your skin, and it lays eggs. And like
Oh.
you get, I had a bunch of like bites on my dick. On my dick, it was all centralized. My dick and my balls. It was insane. So imagine like dots of 3, like little red dots, like dot 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 dot
A
dot.
bunch of La Vida Locas.
Yeah, they look. Oof. I hope they were living the good life. It was nice down there back then. Not so much these days. And yeah, you put the cream on, it goes away, but you know the shame and the embarrassment lives forever.
Yeah, that's rough, dude.
And it makes you more susceptible to get it like a second or third time. It's like getting hit by lightning. You get hit by lightning once, you can get it again. You get scabies once, you're always going to get it.
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3.
There's nobody I'd want to wish that on.
That sounds horrible. Did it hurt? Like it?
Omar's beard looks like it has scabies in it.
He looks like a scabies.
Oof. My scabie baby.
What if your scabies wore trench coats and sunglasses at night?
That'd be sick. That'd be hard.
Just put biting you 3 times.
Yeah, just laying their eggs in your face.
Yes.
Omar, what's up?
Omar, you ever had any STD?
Yeah.
I've been
Have you ever been
thinking I
tested?
fucking...
I can't hear you. You got to talk in the mic.
No, sir. No, I haven't.
You never been tested?
I guess not.
I've only been tested once.
Damn, you never been tested?
But I mean, I've had like
With the amount of pussy you smash?
no.
I can't talk about that
Yeah.
no more.
Yeah, what-
Omar, are
I
you
got
trying
it.
to say something?
Sorry, it cut out for a second. Actually, yes, I forgot around the COVID time because I got out of construction shit, and then I got a full like physical and everything fucking done. I got a fucking spinal tap. You ever had a needle in your fucking spine?
I have.
I have. Yeah, was it clear with like water?
I
Or
don't
did it
know.
have
I
a
was
little thing?
I was facing the other direction.
I know, but did he tell you? The guy fucking naturally said,
It didn't do it
When
from
I-
the front.
yeah, that would have hurt, man.
yes, but okay. Well, does it mean you don't fucking see the vial afterwards? I'm saying. And
Saw
so the
vial
guy, when he,
blood.
the fucking dude was telling me, like, I was like, I can ask him any question. I want to ask him how many times. I was like, never mind. I was like, because if no
How
matter
many
what, you have
times
to
did
do
you
it,
come?
right? That the fucking guy had needled someone. And I was like, if he's gonna have to do it no matter what, then I don't even want to know. So he fucking does it, and then while he's finishing, he's like, "Oh, champagne." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Oh, sorry, champagne means like when it comes out, like it's rare, like when it usually, even though you know how to do it, everyone's spine's a little bit uneven, and so you always get a little bit of blood." So it never comes out crystal clear. It's a little bit pink, or a little bit of blood gets in there. And so mine
Just
came
like
out
my
like
pee.
water. Like he showed me, it just looked like water. He's like, like it was a rarity that he did it perfect. Like, all right, creep. So I'm good then, because I mean, it's your spinal fluid.
Oh yeah. Champagne is the good thing. We call champagne good things.
So they drank it afterwards and they toasted.
Cheers, Omar.
Yep. He drank it and just started blowing.
L'chaim.
I fucking
They fucking
didn't feel my lower half.
They put him on a. They put him on
I don't
on a
know.
chair
I
and
just
lifted
look
him up in the crowd. I don't know why.
Trying to find a happy place, right? Like, find a happy place. Find a happy place.
Why did you get a spinal tap, Eric?
Oh well, I didn't. I donated my white blood. I
remember when you were doing that during COVID, right?
Yeah. Hey, you know what's funny? You were the reason I got into that, and that's been like a lucrative. Bro, that's been a very lucrative thing for me, like over the past 4 years since I've been doing that.
Really? Yeah, you said you were paying pretty good, right?
Omar, Josh got me. I hit you up in what, 2020, 2019? Yeah. I think it might have been 2019. And he's just like, oh, I just donated blood at the Red Cross or wherever. They're going to pay
plasma.
me like,
I was donating plasma.
And they're going to pay me like $40. And I was like,
plasma.
Oh, yeah, that's bomb. So I Google searched like somewhere in my area, and
$30 for how much?
Well, okay,
it's
so
not for a lot.
But
yeah,
isn't plasma like from your fucking bones or whatever?
They went through my vein.
Yeah, your plasma goes through your veins. It's not just your bones.
They take out your blood and they put it through a machine and they put your blood back in you.
Yeah.
Oh,
so check it out, Josh.
Right.
I have an appointment this month where I'm gonna get paid out $2.4K.
Damn.
There's a lot that goes into it. You want to hear what?
That's a lot of Omar.
Yeah.
The plasma.
I have a 2.4.
So you're donating your white blood cells?
I don't know, coach.
So here's what they do. It's a white blood cell donation, but they you have to do 2 donations, but they need to boost your white blood cell count. And they do that by you go there and you receive these injections. It's like a shot. And it's like a medication, basically. You're basically kind of becoming a guinea pig.
Yeah.
I've done this 2 other times. As soon as you take the shot, you go home, you kind of got to shit real bad. Like, they're like, yeah, you're going to feel some bowel irritation, like, immediately when you leave here. Man, I'm on the freeway just about to crap my pants. Like, oh, crap. And then you shit, and then you're fine in like half an hour after you poop. But I do this 5 times over the course of 5 days. I get these shots. Boom, shot. I got to go in the morning and then at night. And the first time I did it, it makes your body by like the 3rd day just like, oh, like I'm hurting. My skeleton hurts. Like it feels like it wants to jump out the body. What is that called?
The mesothelioma.
Existential crisis.
When the skeleton wants to leave the body, so you got to shock it and keep it in. Anyways,
it's called a mental breakdown, a midlife crisis.
What Omar skeleton wants to do every day.
That's skeletus erectus. I don't know. That's a Dr. Nick joke, by the way. Anyways, it starts to hurt.
It's trying to find a reason not to make a sharp left.
After 5 days, you go in there, you do a 4-hour draw where they pull the blood from one arm. It goes through a machine, like a centrifuge, and it extracts. Josh, you did the same thing.
Yeah.
And it extracts the plasma and the blood, and then it pumps back into your return.
Oh,
you sit
there in your hands.
Yeah. Well, it's actually convenient because you can move around. But you do that for 3.5 hours.
It's called a dialysis machine.
They give you is it? Okay. But they give you a tablet. I watch Netflix, and I got to go back. I got to do that for 2 days in a row. So you start to feel like a fucking pincushion afterwards. But I'll tell you, you can't really beat that price.
Yeah, no, that's worth it.
Yeah, no doubt. I'll do a lot of things for money.
Yeah, for
Yes.
sure. But I won't do that.
So do I make your Jew list now, or
You're number 5. We never got to number 5.
Yeah. All right.
You're number 5.
I don't know if it's bad that I'm trying not to be an ass or if I should.
Yeah, of course.
You can do one good Jew joke. Go ahead.
Okay, everything that you said, I don't know. That's funny?
It's not funny. It was just telling a story. That's just like the truth.
It was more like an anecdote than anything.
Yeah. I mean, I can do funny. You want me to do funny, or you want me to be like a fucking clown? What do you want?
Yeah, like you're fucking here to entertain me, right?
Omar,
Not here
name
for
the
you.
person that you don't know if they're Jewish or not.
We already
The
said, now we know.
Oh,
the
you did.
obvious.
Harvey Fierstein.
Adam's fucking Sandler, duh, but who cares?
Adam Sandler is a very good Jewish
Why
person.
is it that, like, you worried
great
about
at it.
saying things like that, but then you keep pushing me towards that?
He wrote a song about it.
Is it because that's what I was saying earlier.
Hey,
Did you have Eric's to try to, like, have, like,
Well, we're trying to do comedy, and Eric is Jewish, so it's like the way that Ivan is a stamp.
I'm more of a writer, to tell you the truth.
yeah, so then if you're going to keep numbers,
Yeah,
that's the
that's
third
okay.
time trying to push a list thing that just ain't working, son.
I'll push a list on you all day, Omar. It's just 5 lines. You just go 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we just said 5
Oh,
names.
yeah, you know that. Hey, you know how to do that, right? 5 lines? It's easy.
But if you don't remember them,
He knows how to do 5 guys.
If you don't remember them, yeah, they never really happen.
What was I going to say? Hey,
Who's your least favorite Jew?
Least
probably you. Only because it rhymes, I'm sorry.
Hitler.
Hitler, Hitler.
I mean, it was all projection. Right?
What? Projectile? No, he was just trying to be an artist, and then he failed.
Hitler's anger was misplaced for sure.
He was actually Jewish himself.
Yeah, like even Hitler was a kid, right?
I remember when I was a kid, somebody told me that Hitler walked in on his mom getting fucked by a Jew, and that's what made him hate Jewish people. Not the tenets of National Socialism.
Well,
That
you know
sounds
to
like
get that fucking poster that you're talking about.
Yeah,
'Cause I
that
wrote
for
a
sure
whole-
wasn't. What, Omar?
I said, well, you so desperately want that the poster I drew with Jesus punching Hitler.
Yeah.
Like pretty much the whole thing behind that was supposed to be like hieroglyphic shit, right? That tells the whole fucking story. So it's like, what if we fly one time if I can stop or kidnap Jesus and bring him back to like fight Hitler in the future in a boxing match?
Hey, that's a cool song
That's just
title.
what the picture
Kidnap
is.
Jesus.
Kidnap. But that's all that was for that picture.
Hey, I bet Jesus would be hella down to be kidnapped though.
Morgan, that's a good episode name. Let's remember that for the edit. Kidnap Jesus.
I'm already gone. But that there was another
think
fucking
about
old
it,
ass
though.
song that I never finished.
He'd probably be really chill to like roll with. He knew hookers. He had like fucking friends.
He was the best.
Yeah, he was pretty chill.
He was chill as fuck. But also angry at times, which made him punk.
Yeah,
He was-
I mean, who isn't? Right? That's just being in the human experience.
People who pretend to be hippies, they act like they have no emotions other than bliss, but they're really just like scumbags. I had a kid with a hippie, so I hate them all forever. Not because she gave me a kid, but because she was a piece of shit hippie.
I mean, she was a hippie.
Growing up, I never understood why punks hated hippies, but then I started going to like desert parties, like, you know, like techno and house. Good shit. But hippies also go to those things, and they're fucking scumbags. I had a hippie steal my pipe, like right in fucking front of me, and then tried to help us look for it when I know it was in his pocket. I was like, go into your pockets. You just put it in your pocket. He pulled out somebody else's pipe. So this piece of shit's just going around fucking jacking people, and like our friend was gonna go off with him, and I was like, dude, he's gonna fucking dose you, dude. Like this is not a good fucking person.
People do that at raves nowadays too, where they just steal your cell phones. I saw Instagram reel
Deadbolt, right?
With their backpack just full of cell phones.
That's fucking
This still
insane.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, listen to
Black market for
Deadbolt.
that.
Yeah, E-Rock.
Hell yeah, I know Deadbolt.
The
Watango
Watango, you know,
will be there.
one day you'll turn around and Watango will be
We'll
there.
be there.
Holding up a hippie severed head by the hair.
I'm a drunk driving son of a bitch.
Was just the image of just
What
a
kind
dead
of
fucking
music is
hippie.
this?
It's like some weird, like, sounds like
You don't
kind of
know
like an
Lincoln
Indian
Temple?
surf shit.
What's that song? Truck driving son of a bitch? That's my jam.
Yeah. Which fucking was the one that turned me on to them.
Yeah, me too.
Shout out Deadbolt.
I spent a whole weekend with back in 2013, and we bought like a fucking Deadbolt CD at Amoeba. We just didn't stop listening to it.
Dude,
Yeah.
you put me on to so many random ass fucking songs, like fucking I don't know, what the fuck is that? I don't know. Goddamn it, slipped my mind.
What type of music is it? Is it punk rock or country? Or something?
Surf punk rock, but mostly like surf rock, kind of surf rock.
Okay.
I'd say
And they hate hippies?
they kind
He
of.
just
They're like
sound,
from
he sounds like a weird, like fake Native American accent, and then just has
I
like
sing like this. It's very straightforward.
Watango.
That's it. What hunger?
Many moves.
What
He's
era
got-
do
he's
they
got
sing?
a- I don't know. He's got the.
Early 90s, late 80s, mid 80s.
Okay, so like Giddy Underground?
Maybe. I guess. I think they're from Orange County too.
Oh,
So I think they're just
you had me until you said
not everything Orange County's bad.
I don't know, there's a lot of good stuff.
It
Brad
just seems like it'd be in every fucking Quentin film or some shit.
Hey, Omar, remember when you got a weed ticket when you came to visit me in Pleasanton?
You fucking bastard.
Tell me what
I
happened.
I've never
I'll
heard
tell you
this
how
story.
I remember it.
How'd it go down?
Fuck. Well, first we already had a fucking ticket on the way over there. We got 2 tickets in 24 hours because we were sleeping in the fucking.
Didn't we get into a car accident? Oh no, that wasn't with you. Sorry.
I don't know where the fuck we split ways, but like, I guess we
We were
were drinking, and then you
We were.
fucking.
I had a
Because
I had
you
a
were like,
drink.
you
Made
were
my
already fucking chill, but then it's like, bro, you're our homie. You're already cool. You don't gotta act cool, bro. You're already our homie. You're already cool. And then you
What?
fucking go down like, Eric was trying to be like, let's fucking be super cool. And then so we went down the super like private path, and it's a dope
Mark used to
path,
do that.
right? Exactly, which is dope, but it was just the timing was always wrong. And so the path we went on was dope, but now we're like the only car there though. And it was just full of trees, and it was a dope road, but again, we're like so alone. So it just made us stand out easily for fucking doing
It's
something.
It's Dublin Canyon Road going from the Highway 580 into Pleasanton.
Would
It's
you speed
Dublin
in?
Canyon Road. No, I wasn't speeding. It's just when you're like the only car driving at night down like a freeway bypass road, kind of.
Feels
And it
great.
was a
We got-
dope shit. It was dope. So like
It was
I
pleasant.
appreciate that. It just sucked that it kind of like resulted that way. You know? So,
Oh, so
Well,
we
then-
got pulled over.
well, hold on. I want to say,
Hold on, let's-
I want to say how I remember it because I'm curious to see how see
Yeah.
how off we are, however the fuck, because it's just funny. So the way this is my brother, dude. So I don't hesitate to say anything like whatever. I just remember it was just kind of like you got too mouthy and shit. It's like, why are you talking to the cops so much, kind of thing. And then where they were already being pretty chill, like kind of like for the most part, and you almost made them more suspicious than they weren't even really tripping. And then somehow led to them like asking about the bud. It's like, well, this is just my bud or something like that. And I was like, oh, why you say it like if we're all gonna get it now? And I had a clean record then, so but I was already kind of always ready to just take the fault because I never had anything. So I was and a little bit of bud versus all of the bud was never going to surpass the amount for the same ticket. So I was always ready to just accept all of it because it would be the same thing anyways. And so it's but that's my own shit that's kind of beyond just that moment. Like I just always kind of
What was the ticket for?
I remember they started it was just no, but it started off as what, like maybe a speeding ticket? Why did they pull you over?
I'll tell you why they pulled me over. It's because it's the Pleasanton PD and they have nothing better to do. There's no other cars around, and it was at night on a weekend, and they saw a car driving by with two people and a person in the back seat that were pretty young. And you know we grew up in PJ and we partied like crazy. So
he's not Mexican.
If I ask you, I'll believe you. So for sure, I'll believe you if I ask you. So like for sure, you know you were good. Even if we've been drinking, you knew you were driving good.
So let me continue on that. So I had a mixed drink of like Crown Royal and soda in my fucking.
Well, you gotta explain yourself. I'll believe you because we partied. You know, if you're being honest and you know, like I know I drank, but for sure I was driving well, and we would just stood out.
So I had the bottle of Crown Royal empty behind my seat, mixed with other like cans and like water bottles. Well, I was drunk, so if I got a little mouthy, it was probably to try to save my ass because I fucking talked myself out of getting a DUI and getting us all sent to jail for the night. And
he is white.
Yeah, that was stupid. Looking back on that, that's dumb.
How old were you guys?
It was pissed because he had something on him too, but then luckily they weren't fucking with him. And then
give me that name, Morgan.
I already had. There's a lot of shit that's gonna have to get fucking bleeped. But yeah, they ended up because it got high key more and more. I was like, God damn it, Eric, just shut up. Stop fucking talking, man.
What's up with the Crown Royal in the back seat? Like you have like an empty bottle. Like
it's turned into an investigation from a pullover to a fucking investigation. And then now they look into the car. Then we got to get out of the car. That's like, what am I gonna do?
Doesn't a cop always smell marijuana?
But the cop was being chill for once in our lives. It was backwards. For once in our lives, we actually got chill cops.
Well, they were chill, but then they saw the empty bottle of Crown, and they wanted to search.
Exactly. That's why we're getting.
That's probable cause.
That's why I was like, God damn it, Eric, just shut up, man.
I remember I had a fade, so you know,
I took the weed he just bought.
Never again. Never again.
On the pod gods.
I never paid that ticket because I got a bench warrant. I never went back. And then we went back to his place and then fucking had no weed, nothing but salvia. And I was like,
did you guys
sucked? It fucking sucked.
Yep.
Our homie with the red hair fucking hit that.
It was memorable.
Went on my blinds like. Dun, 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 dun. You remember that, Omar? You were there.
He was surfing it.
He was surfing the blinds. He's like, oh.
It lasted way longer than it should have.
Yeah, we did it. Hey, I got the salvia. Fuck it.
That sounds like pretty strong salvia. When you're not in control of your body anymore.
I know, because it got like fired up, and then everyone backed away, and I was the only one that approached him. I was like, "Hey, dude!" It's like he wasn't even seeing me though. He went beyond anyone else. It's not supposed to last that long. Because remember,
that's how you do it.
There's other two homegirls. Remember?
I've done a lot of salvia.
Yeah, I remember it was
bleeping shit. The motherfucker said,
"Oh, my bad."
Exactly. I was gonna say the greaser one and the other one.
Yeah, we're not
switch pants with me.
Switch pants?
Yeah, never mind.
Morgan, for sure, bleep those two names.
Man,
yeah.
How old were you guys?
Like 21.
Damn, long time ago.
Good times.
That sounds pretty good. Hey, Eric, we are coming on the 2-hour mark.
Oh yeah, so let's wrap this up.
You want to wrap up?
Yeah. Final thoughts, Omar or Josh? Go ahead. What do you got?
I'll close it out. Omar, go ahead. Anything you guys want to plug?
I mean, it's good seeing you.
Yeah, I want to shout out
I got mine.
Anderson Plumbing in the Tri-Valley, Pleasanton based. Anderson Plumbing, you're the best.
Anderson
I want to
Plumbing.
shout out my fantasy football league, Log Jammin'. Check it out. YouTube, Log Jammin' Chronicles. I want to shout out
No way you
Omar.
cannot laugh hearing that.
We'll
I
put a
wanna shout
link
out
in the
Omar.
bio.
I like you better than I thought I did.
I'm still happy you're still the same comedic asshole I always hoped you still be, man. That's not an insult. That means like that fucking, I don't know. You need that shit when this fucking fucked up world. You have to.
Remember, he used to make us compete for who got to ride shotgun in his Camaro, and he made me fucking wax his car twice in a month to fucking get.
Yeah. By the way, all this shit
I
that
was
I'm
more
saying,
than happy to do it.
those
The
aren't
Camaro
bad
was sick.
memories. All right, those aren't bad memories.
I missed that.
I know all this. Like telling that whole story is like talking shit. That's like our friends, though. You know, we love our friends and everything that they are. We accept if we are, and that's it. So it's like if it sounds like we're talking shit, it's like yeah, because you only talk shit about your fucking family.
On the 30-second mark, I also want to give a shout out. I know I didn't know him, but his life affected a lot of other people's lives that I know. Shout out Goofy, R.I.P. This bowl is for you. I didn't know you, but I know a lot of people whose life you affected, and R.I.P. brother.
R.I.P. Goofy.
I hope that's not in bad taste.
No,
Have
it
you
doesn't matter.
been listening the last 2 hours?
No. Oh yeah, true.
Okay, well, everybody, thank you for joining us on the Let's Ruin Our Lives podcast. I want to give another special hand and thank you to our great friend, very talented individual, Eric Liss. This is Josh Hensley and Omar Tassi signing out. Goodbye.